slowly box forward with my
he ignored me because I
various-
called him Jack Savage.
with my various ornaments in and shit, and try to flog them to people and slowly edge closer to the ramp.
So you're using your, unlike Jack, you're using your fact that you are like a more alien creature to
Blend
basically
in,
get closer.
using my social skills to try and see.
I do
like I'm
love how
supposed to
half
be.
must go. Fuck it, confidence is key.
So
Just-
you're like going up to one of the ground and say, "Do not worry, I'll take it."
Excuse me, I've got some genuine Mon Calamari artifacts here. Are you interested?
Are you interested? Okay, hang on. Let me see.
You say
What would
confidence is
that-
key, but you only succeeded because I was helping.
Excuse me, sir. I'm a genuine mole.
I'm a general fucking monk.
I'm not suspicious at all.
Yeah.
What would it be?
I'm one of you people. Don't mind me.
What do you mean, you people? Oh, also, I
could
want to point out
try-
I do have convincing demeanor as one of my traits.
Oh, you are a smuggler.
Yeah,
So,
I literally have it as a
I
as a
would
class
say
ability. Convincing demeanor.
Probably. Let's see. It's hard to guess. Maybe negotiation.
Okay.
You get a blue for being so ballsy,
Thank you.
and it's base 2.
I'm good
Since
at
you're an
negotiations. Can you
alien.
get the blue dice from me? Maybe?
No, you're not helping.
I know, but still, come on, give him a break. He's not very good. He's not good at this.
This
Oh,
is going
dear.
horrible.
Yeah, my battle meditation's not gonna save that.
Excuse me, sir. I'm a genuine monk.
Wait. Use the light side dice. Use the light side dice. It can't get worse than this.
how
Come
many
on, you
have
can
we
make
got
it, man.
left?
You can do it.
We got tons. Piss them through.
Do it,
Piss
do
'em
it.
through.
I use a light side dice.
Do it.
I bet you
Okay.
won't.
Do it.
Micah. I bet you
it.
won't.
Hey, Jack, do it.
Rerolling.
Do it. Come on. One time. Oh.
You rolled
Oh, dear.
4 dice.
No, that's not how you do it, Jack. You have to click on the button that says that you use the light side and then you roll. So yeah, you're gonna have to redo it.
I never realised this button. Oh, it failed again.
You never used the light side point.
No, never.
Okay,
Okay.
Damn it, I
like, under
can't
Destiny
find
Pool
it.
is a button called Use Light Side. Click that once.
Oh yeah.
Only
So
once.
essentially,
Oh.
as you've tried.
No, Ash, that doesn't count. He did it wrong. He still hasn't used the light
It
side.
does count. I'm gonna
does
click
count.
use light side and then not do anything.
So, Astrid, what were you saying?
I was just gonna say the gif I was looking for is when it was like Dishonored or something. Like he's interrogating like this guy, and then this guard walks in, and they just stare at each other before the guard just walks out and tells his buddy. It's just like, nah, I didn't see anything, and then they keep walking.
Okay.
I
So,
can't find it.
essentially,
Roll again.
Jack, as you're on your way up, like, as Kains is on his way up, Jack, you notice that what the techie-looking guy, Ratok, is looking over to him as he's come over, say, like, trying to convince him, like, let him on. He's like, do I know you? I don't think we had a more calamari on our ship.
Alright, fuck it. I pause and then I shout over my shoulder, "Are you gonna get those fucking parts to the converter, or am I gonna have to do it myself?" And I start striding back down with my data slate in hand, reeling off technical data for the standard engine that should be on this model of ship.
Sorry, sir, coming right away, sir. And I'm going to use my immense strength to my advantage and basically just sort of try to throw this guy into another person as if he's
Oh
starting
Christ, just
a
because
fight.
you're built like a brick shithouse doesn't mean you've got to have brains like one too.
Okay, hang on, right.
Wait, what?
So-
What just happened?
Would you like
Yeah, wait
me
a
to
second.
roll some form of deception or skullduggery? I do have
That would-
convincing demeanor.
That would be deception, but it would be at a, I would say, 3 purples and 1 red difference because this is really hard.
May I reduce that because I have convincing
At
demeanor?
the same time,
You may reduce it from a red to normal purple if you
I'm
wish.
trying to throw this guy into another worker
Oh, why?
And
Well, he's not a
hopefully
worker. He's a head guy.
make it
essentially.
seem like he started a brawl or something.
Wait,
Jack, don't do this to me. Don't try to say.
I wanna sneak on board as well. Don't ruin this, Jack.
Right, hang
You
on.
all are gonna get
You
into
can-
a fight,
yeah.
and I'm just gonna sneak on board.
it's fine. Just use the commotion.
Right, what is currently happening? Who's going to do their thing? Discuss it between two of you. Like, what are you trying to do?
I didn't know he was some sort of enforcer. I thought it was a dock worker type environment, so I'll leave that plan for now.
Okay. Yeah, because you were actually told that this guy on the computer is essentially what the organizer, the tech guy.
He's the
he's
captain
above
now.
everybody else.
I see. Well, I won't throw the captain anywhere.
Okay, so Jack, deception at what I said. And if you want, you can decrease it by
My
either one
TeamSpeak
purple.
just massively closed on me mid-sentence.
Okay.
What have I missed?
Nothing.
essentially
Roll
doing
your
your
deception.
Oh, okay,
So-
okay. So it's
4 purple.
what am I doing?
4 purples.
Listen.
4?
Hang
Yeah.
on. Wait. Right. So it's 3 purples, 1 red. If you want to decrease it, I will give you a choice. Just because I find this situation wonderful, is you may take off the red and replace it with purple, or you may take off a purple and have 2 purples and 1 red.
Alright guys, I'm gonna need a do it or a no balls when it comes to keeping the red.
Statistically speaking, less dices is better than upgraded dices, so removing the purple is statistically better.
Okay, so I'm gonna need either a remove the purple or a no balls.
Remove the purple.
Jack?
Remove the purple.
Okay, I'm being told to remove the purple, so we'll have 2 purps with 1 red.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so everyone,
The force is with us.
on the count of 3, I'm going to require you to join in, otherwise it will fail automatically. So that's 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Holy
See?
crap.
Fuck the reds, fuck the reds. That's why you remove purples.
So essentially, you can see him like backing off away from you, Jack. It's like, oh, are you one of the other guys from the Twitter Quiz? Did nobody let
That's right.
humans in?
And you better remember it as well, you son of a bitch.
Hey, calm
Gonna
down!
run
I'm
off.
one in charge here.
I slap him on the back of the head with a data slate. Go, no mouthing off.
Yeah, get back to work. Yeah.
I share him
God.
one look of commiseration and I go, fucking deckhands. Because pig shit.
He nods with you. He's like, yeah, just all those rented guys.
And then me and Kains will stroll up that ramp, broad
Yep.
as you like.
So cool.
Confidence is key.
As you're nearby, all you can hear is the guy go, "Did we have any humans?" That's fine. He's like going back.
Well, he had a data slate. He was
Yeah, he
very
had a data
confident
slate. It
about
must
it.
be. It was weird.
And he called that guy a fucking deckhand. That requires a lot of confidence. That means he's obviously here by choice.
He's obviously at least 1 rank above a deckhand, otherwise he wouldn't be using it as an insult.
Yeah.
I mean, might I suggest that Cora now has the perfect distraction?
I mean, you basically do.
You're gonna
Considering
get bonus.
everybody found their own way on board safely, Cora finally lets go of her lightsaber and she can relax and take a deep breath, saying, okay, everything's fine now. And she's gonna stay quiet for a couple of seconds as she watches the pattern of the guards going left and right and all the people loading stuff. She takes another deep breath and just sharply vaults over the cover that she's using, landing with a swift combat roll and starts dashing just as 2 guards pass each other. And as she passes in between them, they probably hear her, so they turn around and only see each other. And then she quickly slides under one of the transport vehicles and starts scrolling under it. Just as a guard is passing by, however, he drops his cigarette right in front of where Cora is hiding. So as he's leaning down There's tension as he picks up his cigarette. And as he picks up his cigarette, he suddenly looks under the vehicle. But Cora is no longer there because she rode to the other side and slipped out. Now that she is close to the platform, she sees us both Kains and Jack have made a huge commotion and are going up. She sneaks past two of the soldiers, two of the guards, and past the tip guy that was distracted and looking behind himself for a moment. And as she does, she hurls herself upwards, climbing up on the side of the ramp and sneaking by one of the boxes, landing inside the ship.
And it is at that moment I turn around and shoot everyone because I'm a master duelist.
Right, you may roll stealth, but
Maybe
two
you should have
blues.
saved the fucking description till after.
God damn it, Experta, what the fuck?
You
I
can
love
get
it.
2
3
extra
despairs.
blues.
It's the 3 despairs.
Now, you say save the description, Jack, but here's the thing. All of you went before me, and all of you could have failed miserably. Some of you did. And it was barely a save. So I've earned this description, goddammit. I'm gonna fucking have
One
it.
of us that failed in any way.
Right, so what's the difficulty?
Right, the difficulty, I'm going to say, with that amazing description, all the distractions, I'm going to say it's only 2 perps and it's 2 blues. Because that was amazing.
Still roll
Sibby,
no
stop.
successes.
God damn it.
Failures.
No.
And I get an automatic success for myself.
No successes, 4 failures.
Oh my god. Okay, we're rolling that.
Wait.
Wait, no, you didn't roll anything, you just rolled 2 blues.
Yeah, where's your skill,
Oh.
dude? I mean, you gotta have at least 1 green in stealth.
I almost did it without rolling anything. That's amazing.
Turns out he's a wheelchair-bound cripple.
Turns out he's retarded.
I mean, just roll
There
your
we go.
skill too.
Wheelchair flat cripple.
That was beautiful. Right, let's see what you're doing. You're doing rather well. You do everything you said. You're diving left and right, using distractions, and soon all of you converge in your own ways. Jack walking around a corner berating Kains, Teaser going with Astrid's container, and Korax somehow flipping crawling along the ground under one of the other lifted containers. Like dun dun dun.
Now that's
And
fucking
you
Metal Gear.
converge.
That's how you do Metal Gear. Oh wait, and for the last part I forgot that I also use a box, but whatever, that's fine.
The thing is,
My way of sneaking in was objectively superior to everybody else's.
No. Your way of sneaking was objectively Metal Gear. As fuck.
Just points a gun at him. You didn't see
Jesus.
anything.
Mean to surpass Metal Gear.
Maybe because if we all went with you, they would have been suspicious.
Adam, I'm a sentinel. It's my job to hide in the shadows.
Jack just shrugs and says, confidence is key. Anyway, it should be down that way. At least if this is a standard configuration.
Even if it isn't, if we cut off the fire pathway directly to the engines, I don't think it's going to matter.
the ship is only.
What is he going to
ready-
do? Connect them from the outside?
The ship is only relatively small in comparison. It's mainly cargo space, used for their, raiding supplies and their base setup stuff. You could easily find it with Jack's knowledge of ships. Of course, it's not exactly normal in shape once you find it. What are you trying to cut? They're basically their lift-off thrusters, not their hyperdrive and stuff, just...
Basically, what this is gonna do, she doesn't even want to knock off the controls or something. She wants to find the actual, power supply, the cable that supplies the power to the engines, and cut that. So even if the system still can control the engine, there's no power.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
She's going the extremely simple route, and yes, she's going to fine-tune set the table with a lightsaber because
So you're essentially cutting the main power supply to the engines.
Yep.
Is that what I'm getting? Okay. Just to the engines or cutting out the entire power supply?
No, just to the engines, I think.
Okay.
Oh, why don't you cut everything? Might as well.
Because
you
might-
that's a lot more complicated
Astrid.
and a lot more easily noticed.
Astrid, since you're the ship mechanist, do you want to roll mechanics to be able to basically
I think you
tell...
mean mechanizer.
Mechanize, whatever. You work on a ship.
Necromancer.
Essentially, what I'm asking you
Necromancer.
is, can you roll mechanics to get the right wire to cut?
Is that when someone
Well,
sticks
yeah,
their
that's
dick in
kind
a
of what my
rotary
thing
drill?
is. Anyway, what's the
You receive
difficulty?
Yeah.
You get a
Like-
blue too.
You may use blue.
So a blue and 2 purple?
Blue and
Yeah, it's a
purple?
ship. It's not out of an ordinary.
Blue and purple.
Okay, right. So essentially, you find it easily enough, but it takes you a little bit because you're trying to search around all these extra cables because you can see they've souped up the engines. It's just a jumbled mess. No organization.
that,
It's lovely to you.
It's like that game, Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. I need to keep checking if there's like these specific wires because they determine which one I should cut.
Exactly.
I'm just like, hurry up, and I'm like, do you want to all die?
One day.
Again, that's my one
So,
day.
Do you want to overload the engine relay and blow up this entire section of the ship?
So as you
Eventually.
basically pull out the wire, you just cut it with your lightsaber.
Yep.
Okay, you just and you just see the main engines shut off.
Now there, I believe they're not going anywhere.
Oh then, let's make our way towards the bridge, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which way are their guns pointed? Forwards?
They're mainly forward-facing and one top main gun.
Would any of them from their current grounded position be able to fire an arc well enough to actually hit something in front of them planet side?
There are indoor turrets in the cargo bay. So none of the main guns, but the cargo bay ones, yes.
Okie dokie, brilliant. Didn't want them firing main guns as a defense mechanism when the Jedi came in.
Block
But
this,
you know.
fuckers! Boom!
I would do.
We are Jedi, we're invincible, not to turbo lasers!
Brings out his fucking lightsaber, gets hit by a macro cannon. Deflecting that
Right,
bit.
so Jack, where should the bridge be based on the ship design?
Well, this is quite a simple one. It's just a transport freighter. So the bridge is actually relatively central, slightly on the upper decks.
Alright then.
They don't have much armor as well, so it shouldn't be too hard. We go down that corridor up there, there should be an access lift. But the lift's out, there'll be a ladder 2 streets aside.
Sounds like our best bet. We take the bridge, we take the ship, correct? Let's do it.
Well,
Well,
something like
then
that.
not
User on
on
your
the
channel
bridge,
timed out.
not exactly.
Something like that. The bridge should have a lot of the controls for the system, but it's anything like this. The captain's quarters should be adjacent to it. If he keeps any important information we need to know, that will be there. Otherwise, we'll have a good position to at least cripple the ship when the Jedi do begin their attack.
They're not
get
starting
going
their attack until you guys start.
Speaking of which, perhaps we should give them a call.
Why?
Is it?
Since we are about to commandeer their ship.
We're still undetected. They don't need to make a move yet, but if you insist,
I'm more thinking that once we've commandeered the ship, and if we bring in an overwhelming force of Jedi, I'm hoping that their sense of self-preservation will keep them from fighting.
oh yeah,
1-2 punch them
I did
around.
instruct the Jedi to make a move only after they see a commotion, since everything's relatively quiet still. You know.
Well, I suppose we can always fire one of these nice ship's cannons into a nearby tree.
Or we can do a bit more sensible and just contact them. I mean, we exchanged information with them. We can literally contact them at any moment.
True enough.
We don't need to be too dramatic about this.
Tis is going to take out the comlink if no one stops her.
This is your rodeo.
No one stops her. Okay then. Tisa is calling the Jedi. Well, at least the one in charge of this strike force. And I'm assuming the rest of you are gonna move on the bridge in the meanwhile, so...
Yep.
So Ash, I make a call.
Fair enough. You see the Jedi on the hollow communication. He says, "Yes."
Greetings, my name is Tisa Curesh. I am one of the crew of the Icarus. You spoke to my associate... my associate... You spoke to another member of the crew, Cora, earlier, did you not?
Yes, that is correct.
Well, I'm calling to inform you that we have made our way inside the ship and the engines are currently inoperable.
Understood. When did you wish for us to attack?
Well, we are about to take control of the bridge, so... How far out are you currently?
We are not that far away. We can be there within a few moments. As I mentioned, just ask and we will be right there.
Very well. Hold off for another... the Star Wars equivalent of 10 minutes, and I
10
believe
minutes.
we should be ready on our end. Hopefully, with their ship under our control and your overwhelming force of your overwhelming force, I'm hoping that their sense of preservation will keep them from fighting. Self-preservation.
I'm sorry, did you just say the Star Wars equivalent of 10 minutes?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. But
I don't fucking know. I don't remember if like they have a special
Did I just
minutes
have
or
a
hours and shit.
stroke? What the fuck is that? 10 minutes? So confused right now.
I am too.
Someone tell me what's happening, please. I feel like I've had a stroke.
Okay, so essentially, in 10 minutes they're going to come and say anything you guys want to do on the ship, because you do hear
User in your
conversation
channel
basically
timed out.
coming from the bridge area.
Oh, what do we hear?
Assault the bridge.
Well, you hear mutters right now, but you can get closer like to the door.
Oh yeah, let's take a listen, see what they're talking about.
They are wild and listen.
They are wild.
Actually, how far away is the bridge from our current position?
I mean, we're literally outside the bridge, is what I gathered.
Yeah, I
No,
assume we're listening in on the
User joined your
conversation.
channel.
Shit, I accidentally yabba dabba deleted myself.
Right.
Ah, you're garbage.
Shut
Just
up.
touch a second. Right. So essentially, you hear two voices on the other side. You hear what sounds to be a rather gruff alien voice speaking. Do you remember that alien which basically said he didn't like Luke in the cantina?
Oh, the yeah, I remember him, but I don't remember what he looks like.
Well, yeah, you'll see in a minute, but essentially his language is like... That's essentially the language you say, but you do hear another actually speaking basic. Though they have a slight lisp through how they talk, you can hear him say, yes, as long as you do not harm them. Let them go after, give them their money, and we won't have an issue.
Sounds like an interesting conversations going on in there.
Hey Ash, how many sentient beings do I sense?
Well, loads, but you mean in the bridge only? Two?
Yeah, like within short range. Okay.
Yeah, two.
So Tizzy just like turns to the rest of the group and just holds up 2 fingers.
By the way, I want to use my sense power as well, and that guy that mentioned that interesting chatter in common, I want to read his surface thoughts, see if I can't gather what he's talking about.
Oh, you mean which one? The alien or the woman's voice?
The woman's voice that, you know, she mentioned something about paying them and letting them go and stuff.
Yeah, essentially you can hear them thinking it's like, at least this way the Twi'leks get what they desire. They're going to be safer now. That's essentially the surface thoughts.
I'm gonna quietly relate her thoughts to the others.
Ah, I believe we found our collaborator.
Hands on stun.
Tizzy just nods and then, without waiting, starts walking towards the
However-
bridge.
1 second. As you're about to walk towards the bridge, you hear something from outside.
Oh.
Yes. What you hear is... Yeehaw! And... One moment, where is it?
Oh no.
There we go.
It's Ups guy, isn't it?
Who? What?
You just hear blaster fire being set off from outside.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
It sounded like a very squeaky voice, kind of like what Amanda had at the beginning.
The fuck?
Is it Ups
In the
guy?
ear.
It's Ups guy.
We're under attack! Oh god, it's Hala! How did
The
you track
who?
us down? This is what you... Yeah, exactly. That's what he hears.
Who the fuck is what?
That's what you hear. It's like, oh god, it's
Hey
Hala!
Amanda, in that voice, can you shout, I'm a goddamn sexual tyrannosaur?
We're
I'm a
waiting.
goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus.
So yeah, essentially, that's what you're hearing is...
I'm a motherfucking T-Rex.
T-Rex.
I'm a bird, motherfucker. I'm a bird.
You hear combat from coming outside, and you hear of your hollow call the Jedi going, "What's happened? Have you entered combat?"
No, somebody
away.
else is causing this. It seems we have a third force attacking the raiders.
As you
User
guys
entered
are
your
still next to the bridge, you hear footsteps coming towards the door. One set of footprints, but then very heavily.
Right, Ash, on the inside, the alien that you mentioned, is he close to the door by the sound of things?
He's getting closer.
Oh. Maybe it would be wise if we step out of the fucking doorway and let him pass. So I'm immediately gonna duck to the side, see if the others follow.
Sure. Tease will also press up against the wall, just in case he doesn't look around when he exits.
I'll also press against the wall.
Alright, 1 second.
Because that is someone I want to chat with.
Hello, Jack.
Hello.
Right, so you're pressed up against the wall now, are
Yeah,
you?
we're hiding so he can pass by.
As he walks by, all you see is a humongous alien carrying what appears to be a large rotary blaster in an exosuit-like armor. This, you probably assume, is the captain, as he's heading towards the main conflict area and doesn't notice you guys.
Level 1 to 10, how much do you want the rotary blaster?
A lot.
Like me to get it for you.
Yes.
As he's actually already in the elevator, you see him start going down in the elevator.
Oh, then.
I was going to say, Ash, as you're walking by us.
Now that
Well
that
done,
happens...
1-2 tap in the back of the head.
What? Really?
Probably would have worked.
Yeah, I've got my gun on stun though.
Are you sure?
Yeah, are you sure?
Because this dude does not look like he's gonna go down from your pistol.
You underestimate
You're on
my pistol.
stun.
I'm entirely sure it's not going to kill him, Ash, but... Well,
Oh,
that guy's going to fucking mow through anyone he comes up against.
I mean, that's fair.
And that
So-
guy most certainly has any and all information we need regarding to this. Plus, if we capture him and broadcast it out to the rest of them, they are gonna surrender.
dude, think
That's
of it
just
this
a fact.
way. He's about to go out and do something that we totally don't give a shit about. He's given us full control of his quarters and the fucking bridge. We literally have the ship. We can put everything on lockdown and leave them without a ship. They're gonna be stranded outside in the middle of nowhere with nothing. We have all the chips. Why would you risk alerting him?
2 reasons, Experta. The reasons I stated before, which are actual legitimate tactical reasons, and reason number 2, Astrid really wants that rotary cannon.
Oh god.
So, Ashley,
I'm gonna stick it on my glider.
in stun mode.
Alright, go ahead.
Okie dokie, brilliant. So that
I'm
is-
slowly turning into an attack.
I'm gonna say that Koro probably tried to stop
Oh my
Jack,
God.
but she
Oh
failed.
my god! This guy is fucked.
Right, so.
Oh, that I even forgot to add in an extra blue.
6, 14.
That also has Pierce 2.
17 damage. PS2.
Well, you forgot to add in an extra blue.
Yeah, I
my
realized
God.
the weapon
You
itself.
critically-
Wait, Adam, don't forget, you can remove his soak if you use one of the triumphs. Remove his defenses.
No, you can't remove his soak, you can just remove his armor.
But you can crit, dude.
Yeah, can I remove his armor with one of them? Can I critical effect with the three, with the other one? And can I... What the fuck can I do with the other...
You can bump the critical injury by plus 10 for every advantage.
Yeah, so can I remove his soak with the one, and then do a crit with plus 40 with the other one?
Yep, go ahead.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother rolling those extra blues. It's good enough as it is. And that should be a total of 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That is roll 1d 100 plus 40. 102.
102.